Welcome back to the Queenstown Sports Show, filmed on site here at Harry's each Monday. Got a bit grotty, which meant some things got postponed, some games got cancelled, and some fields got changed, but more on that in sports news. Did mean a little bit of snow though. We do have a bit of a wintry, sort of snowy themed guest on the show today. He's 15 years local, he's a pro snowboarder, a film producer, he's a newish dad, speaker of Japanese, he's an app developer, he's the curator of the Instagram account Slightly Draining, and a general GC, and he's right here. Nick Hyne, how are you?
Nice to see you, mates.
Yeah, just hanging in the wings there. Thanks for coming on in.
Thank you for having me.
Did you get some snowboarding done? Or?
Didn't get any snowboarding done, unfortunately, but rested up, ready for whatever happens this week. A lot more snow coming down, so we'll be up there very soon. Like
I said, thanks for coming in. We'll probe you a little bit more in just a moment, but first, sports news. Leading Queenstown sports news, we'll start with rugby and the local derby over the weekend, Wakatipu versus Arrowtown. Arrowtown came out victorious, battled the base and they won 16-13 in sloppy conditions. Hyne. Yeah, good on them, and the game got changed to Wakatipu High School. Interesting setup. Justin Marshall was there.
Bump.
And there's a little bit of controversy. If we take a look at this, there's a try in the final minutes, it got denied. But photographer James Allen was on side there taking some snaps, and if you just look there, see that he sort of did get it down. The try should have been allowed. Not like, no biggie though, I'm not moaning about it. There's even more drama where this try that was allowed, maybe Danny King's foot was out, so maybe it shouldn't have been allowed. So just drama. Do you keep track of all that?
Yeah, swings and roundabouts.
Regardless, appreciate what the referees are doing. In fact, managed to get a selfie with Paul Sadler here after the game. Thanks, Paul. Love your work. And good to hear you watching the show. Can you hear that? Hockey fans, the Sky City Stampede are back into it this weekend. They're taking on the top dogs, the Admirals, and the Stampede are looking for redemption after losing both games to the Admirals earlier in the year. On to football, the Queenstown Football Association premier game against Southland was cancelled on Saturday. Weather was pretty sloppy. This pitch was waterlogged, as you can see there. You can't pass the ball like that. So it's on this Saturday, a rematch. Well, not a rematch, but it's been postponed. The World Cup games did go ahead though, Hyne. Have you seen any of the FIFA?
I've seen highlights.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's starting to get pretty rowdy, especially with this English outfit. Lauren went out to catch the game of the weekend.
So it's about 8 o'clock. We're in the last couple of minutes of the Russia-Croatia game, and there's nobody here. I've literally come to the wrong game.
It's coming home. It's coming home! Fuck off.
I wanted to talk Putin, I wanted to talk doping scandal, whether it's seeping down into our local communities, but yeah. There's nobody here. There's nobody here. I literally got up to cover nothing. All the carnage was for the England game, and nobody cares about Russia. Nobody cares about Russia.
Nice attempt, Lauren. I feel like your heart's in the right place, but right here was where it at Harry's with those English fans. Apparently, the football game originated in China, so when they say it's going home, they should in fact be saying "Halfway Jala." It's time to talk snowboarding. A hell of a repertoire. Help me out. Like, how would you describe like your job or like you?
I feel like I've worn a lot of different hats throughout my time as a snowboarder slash film producer slash pretty much anything to do with film or snowboarding. I just kind of go for it. So my job now predominantly is a film producer, so obviously lining up film shoots, getting work for the company and producing, being talent and editing, and now I've just kind of started off with some drone work as well. So
Got the old pilot's license.
got the old pilot's license, so yeah, just another kind of thing. I don't know, like a bit of variety in what we do. So
Has it been hard to build a life around snowboarding?
probably, but I've never really thought of it that way because I've always loved it and almost felt like that it's just what I've always wanted to do. So the whole endless winter thing has been kind of crazy because you go overseas and when you're over there you don't really think about summer because you're having such a good time snowboarding. You come home and it's winter again and you're like, it's happening again, the days are getting shorter. But in saying that, I can't complain at all because snowboarding is literally all I've wanted to do since I knew it existed. I bought a snowboarding magazine before I'd even tried snowboarding. I love it, so I can't say that it's been hard really. This summer just been is actually my first summer since high school, and I'm 34 this year, so just about half my life I've been doing winters. This summer I had a daughter though, so I stayed back and very, very cool experience, I must say.
Have you had any sort of life and death scenarios?
There's been a couple of hairy scenarios, nothing too crazy though. Yeah, we've actually been pretty lucky in that regard. Been surrounded by pretty good people. So.
Are there too many Australians on the slopes?
Well, I can't say that because it's basically my job is promoting Queenstown to Australians.
Yeah.
I don't know, most Australians are great. I love Australians. If you're looking to start skiing or snowboarding, I would say find a friend that has done it before and don't be put off by bad weather. Like you can go and have a good day in the worst weather. I've had some great days in the worst weather. Find a way to get up there and just go sliding because just the act of being up the mountain is pretty cool.
Are you sick of helicopters? You've had a bit of time up in the air, the old whirly bird?
Not sick of helicopters. Helicopters are pretty awesome.
Yeah, I don't think you can even get sick of helicopters.
Although you can actually get sick of helicopters.
I don't think you can get sick in helicopters.
You can get sick in helicopters, and it depends. No, I can't complain. I'm not saying anything bad about helicopters. They're great. Great way to get to the top of a mountain. Hard to beat.
Best mode of transport. But have you got any snowboarding hacks? Any like little...
Wear a neck warmer. Wear a neck warmer. Pretty much if it's sunny, it'll protect you from the sun. If it's cold, it protects you from the wind or the hail or the ice or anything. That's my only one really, is wear a neck warmer, and it softens the blow from the jacket zip.
Yeah, you don't want that rashy chin.
If you've got a rashy, sensitive chin, it's a must. Other than that, get a stomp pad.
Can you give us a little sneak peek at any work that's coming up in the not too distant future?
We've got a few things coming up actually, but the first one is Diaries Downunder episode 1 for the winter, which is featuring bronze medalist Zoe Sadowski-Sinnott and the Winter Festival, Remarkables, Cadrona, and that will be premiering on Friday night at Wilbar.
Awesome. Okay, so that's one way to find your work, and how can other people sort of find out what you're up to? You know what's going on. How can they tap into the hindsight?
The best way is probably by going to diariesdownunder.com.
Yep.
We've got our website on there. It kind of showcases all the work that we've done over the years and keeps everybody in the loop. The other way is Instagram. So you can just go on there, Diaries Downunder. Or my own Instagram, I guess, Nick Hyne. There you go. A couple of family shots in there.
See what happens behind the scenes. Can we just look at your tool of the trade?
This is my tool of the trade, yes.
It feels nice and new, and
it is brand. This is actually a new shape that they've kind of been bringing out. It's this thing they call a volume shift. So generally, snowboards about kind of 10 years ago, all of them were cambered like this, and then they had this thing where there's lots of rocker boards, so the nose and tail were raised up, but they're a bit loose. The nose and tail are a bit loose. And then now it's kind of gone back to more camber, but instead of being narrow and long, there's a lot more boards like this, which are shorter but fatter. So it's just kind of like, there's kind of the same amount of snowboard under you, it's just in a different place. So these are quite good for kind of carving on so you don't get toe drag, and still quite good in the powder because you've got that volume.
Cheers for coming in, mate.
Easy, thank you.
Cool to hear a bit about your story and what's going on, and check out Diaries' latest episode this Friday.
There you go, thank you very much.
Just put it down
Don't
there.
trip on that.
Watch out for that. Coming up next, Harry's food specials. Don't forget the FIFA games are happening this Wednesday and Thursday morning. What is there? Belgium, France on Wednesday morning, and then Croatia, England on Thursday morning. Harry's is open early in the morning to come and watch that, so make sure you check it out. And State of Origin this Wednesday night as well, I think. But cheers for watching. We'll catch you next week. Good stuff, mate.